welcome to the Wine Glass, and today we're going to be starting a new series called Varietals. In this series I'm going to be going over different grape varietals, talking about where they come from, some flavor profiling, and some food and wine pairing. And today's grape is going to be Cabernet Sauvignon. Cabernet Sauvignon is one of the most widely planted red wine grapes from around the world, and it can be found predominantly in France, Chile, and the United States, predominantly California. Now, Cabernet Sauvignon is actually a combination of two parent grapes, which is going to be Cabernet Franc and Sauvignon Blanc. When you combine these two grapes together, you get Cabernet Sauvignon. This grape is actually one of the 5 Bordeaux grapes, so when you combine these grapes together outside of Bordeaux, you create what is called a meritage blend. So Cabernet Sauvignon is one of those 5 grapes. Now, Cabernet Sauvignon can be found in either reds or rosés, and Cabernets actually have very low sugar and very high tannin. So it's not a sweet wine at all. It's going to be very big on the palate. It is described to be very elegant and velvety and rich. And the profiles you're going to be getting on your nose and on your palate are going to be things like cedar, leather, graphite, baking spices. It's going to be very earthy, a little spicy, but it's just overall a very well-rounded wine. Now, along with just your traditional Cabernet Sauvignon, something that's new that's been coming out in the past several years is bourbon barrel-aged Cabernet Sauvignon. So what they do is that they get barrels in which they age bourbon in, and then they will actually age the wine in there. And what it does is that some of the elements of the bourbon start to go into the wine. It can raise the alcohol content, but really not by that much. If anything, it's like a very little tiny amount. But what you're mainly going to be getting is those flavor profiles. So any caramel or vanilla, any notes of like tobacco that you'll find in your bourbon, you'll see that coming into the wine starts to bring in that extra flavor profiling in there. Now that we've talked about where it's from and some of the flavor profiles, let's talk about some food and wine pairing. So any red meats like steak, lamb, anything like that, anything that's very fatty is going to go great with Cabernet Sauvignon because of the tannins that are in the wine. It's going to kind of clear out your tongue of all of that like fat and like flavor. So it's going to help clean out your palate bite after bite. Now, another thing that goes really well is cheeses. So hard cheeses such as Gouda goes Gouda with Cabernet Sauvignon. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys look forward to the next grape in our series, and I will see you all in the next video. Remember, drink responsibly and happy drinking!